Hello and happy Sunday. Welcome in, Ferret. Welcome in, Scrubby. Good to see you both, and anyone who might be lurking, or yeah, anyone who happens to stop in as I'm doing this intro. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Mav, good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a little over a week since I last streamed. I was just kind of feeling out of sorts last week, just not really feeling like I was going to be entertaining. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was up, but it's good to be back and actually be back on cam today. Feeling really excited, but also terrified about trying out old school Interloper today. I'm not sure how well we're gonna do, but that's basically the plan for the entire day. Now, to be perfectly honest, when I first started playing Interloper, it took me a really long time to get past like a day and 3 days and a week. And I sort of anticipate it being kind of similar, in, oh gosh. Why is this on the wrong window? I should have started the game earlier. Hello. Crud. Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. Yeah, I really struggled, and I have a feeling we're going to struggle a lot today too. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of deaths. It's still on the wrong window, and I don't know what to do about that. I've had this happen before, and usually it's with a cool little... There we go. There we go. I finally got it. But before we actually get into the game, I realized the last time I streamed that actually I didn't realize, Mav pointed it out, that I skipped a video in our list, and so I did pull that up so that we can watch it together before we get into Interloper. It's a comparison of The Long Dark Then and Now. So this was just between 2014 and like 2016, I think. So quote unquote only 2 years given how old this game is now. But still, I think it'll be interesting to watch and see what kind of changes had been made. Hey Mega, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, so yeah, we've obviously gotten a lot more regions. And of course now we do have Interloper. And of course the feats. I forgot about the feats. That's also going to make it a little bit trickier, is we're going into Interloper with absolutely no feats because I haven't unlocked them in Time Capsule. And so that'll be an adventure. That's really cool to like see that, the basic bones haven't really changed, but a lot of little things here and there have changed over time in terms of the looks. I guess that counts as talking about graphics. Oh, I accidentally disabled that one. And I can't wait for the Auroras to come back into the game. Yeah, the old early access menus were something else. Honestly, I really like the menus as they are in these 2016 editions. But the 2014 ones were really rough. Get away! Huh. I don't remember that about there being two different types of attacks. Is that a thing now that I haven't encountered yet? Can't be. We've definitely been attacked by wolves. So yeah, there we go. A little glimpse at what things used to look like and what they look like now. And now we can jump into our Vigilant Trespass edition of the game.
So, fellow survivor, perhaps
it would
you
help
are
if
here
I actually
because you...
stop autoplaying. Shout out to Zach Nafine. He's a great, great resource, a great source of knowledge. Definitely go check him out if you don't already. The music is too loud or the mic is too quiet. Seriously? I didn't touch anything since the last time I was here. Maybe it was the video. It could be because the how is it with the menu? Cuz maybe it was a YouTube thing. Knowing that old, you appreciate the new one way more. Absolutely. It was probably the video. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. If it's still too loud during gameplay, go ahead and let me know. Because I didn't check before I started, because I was like, well, I haven't changed anything. It should be fine, but we all know that tech likes to just change things for us. Actually, I just realized we can turn off the book counter. Of course, now it just says 6. Here we go. Nope. There we go, there's the counter. I'm so well prepared, as you can tell. No, not the story. Sandbox. New sandbox, here we go. I'm just, you know, wasting time and trying to put this off, but let's do this, let's go for it. OG Interloper. 1. We'll see how many we need to survive. The goal is to survive 10 days. I don't know if that'll happen or not. We'll see how it goes. If we get a good run starting here, then I might try and actually make it to 10 days. If it's just nothing but death, then we'll probably just leave it at today's nothing but death stream. We'll see how it goes. The game sound is okay so far? Okay, good, good, good. Alright, so our situation, it is very cold. We've got about 13 hours of daylight left, which is not too bad. Oh, it would really help if I remembered how to do this stuff. We have terrible clothing, of course. No fire starting, obviously. That's like a huge drop off. We're gonna goat it anyway. I don't exactly recognize where I am right now, which does not help. Sprained wrist, cool. Ooh, sprained ankle. Ooh. This is going so well. Wait, do I not have... I could have sworn that I had injuries and sprains and stuff here. Apparently not. We're just gonna push through. It doesn't matter at this point. Things are not going well. I'm not sure if it's Skeeter's Ridge. I really can't tell. I kind of... That was my first thought too, but I'm not totally sure.
I gotta warm up somehow.
I don't know, in the task 3 tries, so you don't need to torture yourself there. I haven't made it past 10 days due to some random wolf showing up and killing me every time. Yeah, I really don't know how well we're gonna do, especially given this. This is not going to count. I mean, it does count, obviously. It is an attempt, but it's definitely not gonna count as a serious attempt. How bad do you want to start? Yes. I have now worn out my shoes completely. So, we've learned a valuable lesson. This is not a good place to try and goat. This is a terrible, terrible goat decision that I've made. You know, this is how we start things. Just hop down a cliff, love it. I really didn't think it was going to be this bad. I have definitely done goats that look worse. Oh, and of course, I can't climb this rope because I don't have any bandages to fix my wrists. We're just gonna have to keep going and hope for the best. This is hand! Ow! Okay. 22% health. A stick, for good measure. At least I do know now where I am, and it's a place where we don't need to worry about wolves, theoretically. So, and maybe we can still salvage this somehow. Probably not. 21% is not good. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we'll find some good stuff. We are freezing in here. It feels like -3. Maybe we'll find some clothes. Or, you know, not. Seriously? Absolutely no clothes?
Warm up soon.
There's definitely something here. A candy bar. I was hoping those were matches, even though they were not the right color. That's it? No clothing. Seriously. Seriously, no clothing. Okay. Yeah, if we can make it to Molly's, we'll get clothing, but I don't know that we'll be able to get to Molly's at 18% with -33 temps. All sprained limbs and the wolves.
That's a bit.
The bed would maybe be warm enough, yeah.
I'll need some first aid soon.
Still. I'm not really into playing it safe in this run, apparently. We're just gonna go for it. Give it a try. We'll try and make it to Molly's. I don't expect us to continue this run. But to be honest, even to this day, and I've played Interloper now for years, even to this day, I can still get really bum starts. And for me, it's just like... Now, granted, I don't usually jump off cliffs. That definitely was not the smartest decision I've ever made at the start of an Interloper run. But,
Ow!
yeah, I definitely have times where I need to, you know, basically start 2 or 3 times before I really get into the groove. I'd say the next update makes Interloper way easier, at least I think so, because of one fundamental change. Okay.
That's a bit. And I'll make it.
I don't know what's coming at this point, so we'll just have to see. 12%. We're so gonna be, you know, dizzy and red and dying, and then we're probably gonna run into a wolf because the fields are usually crawling. Of course, I can't sprint because my ankles are broken. I'm actually amazed we can even walk. The last important system that's missing. You'd think I would know what it is, but... Oh, I forgot how bad the 10% and below visuals are. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make it. Even if we make it to the house, it's not gonna be warm enough in there, I'm just so sure. It's okay. We're just... This is a fun way to start things out, right? So today I'm drinking one of my new favorite teas. We went out shopping the other week and I was hoping that they would still have my plum and cinnamon tea that I like to drink in the wintertime. But they didn't have that one anymore. I don't know if they've decided it's now too close to spring to sell or if it was sold out, because they did have other wintry teas, like baked apple and stuff like that, gingerbread and whatnot. So maybe it was just sold out. So I had to look for something else, and I decided to try a blood orange mint tea. And I gotta say, it's one of my new favorites. I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not, and I figured, well, if I don't like it, whatever. I'll bring it into the office, maybe someone at work will like it. But I love it, and I'm almost through the entire box already. It's been like a week and a half. It's warm in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Megan, if that had come in like 2 seconds earlier, I probably would have just started crying. Thank you for the biddies. Oh my goodness. Okay, we at least made it, and it's warm in here. We now have water. Let's see, do we have any... 5%? You could still... We might still make it. Okay, so let's see. Let's make some bandages. I'm actually pretty surprised that we made it with 5%. Oh, I forgot I need painkillers. I can't just use bandages. Okay, then I guess we'll just keep looking. We'll just see if there's any food. No, of course not. Just thought it'd be a good idea to have it in our inventory, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, peaches! I know what you mean. Hey, Min, welcome in. Good to see you. How's it going? Okay, this is not good. Metal pan, I don't care. Wow, there is like no food whatsoever. Not that we really need food right now. It is not our biggest concern, but you know. Oh, it'd be so nice if I could see what I was doing. Yeah, I'm back with a face cam. I normally stream with cam. It's usually more of an exception when I don't. It's good to be back. There's no matches here? Really? Oh my god. Like, I know that on Interloper they turn down the spawn rates of things like crazy. But this feels a little more extreme than than I was expecting. Matches in the basement? True, usually there are. But I thought for sure there would be some near the stove as well. And no medicine here. Alright, I guess maybe we'll sleep a little bit in the bed. And hope that we can at least get up past 10% so that we can just not have this heartbeat and craziness. Okay, 6%. 6%. That's something. Shelf. Cabinets. Nothing. 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 Literally nothing in this entire house. Oh my god. I already hate this. Okay, I may actually count this as an attempt. And really only give it 3 attempts because holy moly is this terrible. I now see why no one survives past like 10 days, even the most experienced players, because what the heck?
That smarts a bit.
Yeah, it really is Interloper. It's really... No, stop going to that drawer. This drawer. Come on. Yeah, it could be that I'm not seeing stuff that's out, but I mean, there's just nothing in any of the drawers. Or do you think they have some weird mechanic that, like, if you can't see properly, you also can't search properly? I can't imagine that.
Need some first aid soon.
Oh my god, this place cannot be this bad. Yikes. Yikes on a bike. Is there a first aid kit down here? Yes. Come on. I can't even, like, search these things properly because to actually get Astrid to stay still. Alright, maybe we just go up and rest a little bit. Oh, hey, got a vest. Got a vest. Okay. That's something. Let's not talk about how terrible the condition of our clothes are after falling down a mountain.
But I'll make it.
Okay, let's maybe sleep a little more. Between the drawer and the bed? I can't see anything. Oh, here. Still nothing in it, though. At least for every hour we sleep, we get 1% of health back. That's better than nothing. We're starting to get hungry. And thirsty. 8%. Wait, did I just hear dripping water? Is there a leak somewhere in the house?
Ow.
Okay, we've already looked there. Oh, hey! Toque! That's it. That's sad. Okay. I'll still take the toque, though. Okay, and what is this newsprint? Okay, we can at least use that for making a fire at some point, should we ever find matches.
Ow.
I don't want to go outside. But that's the only way to get to the basement these days. And if the bear is anywhere nearby, he will definitely get us. Okay, so far so good. Ooh. Okay, let's see if I can find those matches. Metal shelf. Somewhere on here, usually. Wood matches. Haha! Okay. Maybe we'll actually survive 24 hours. Maybe. Yeah, I do not have any of the ingredients to make a torch. Wait, what was that? Quality tools. Oh, I don't care about quality tools right now. One more. Workbench. Hacksaw. Don't really need that right now, but I'll take it. What I really need is medicine. Wait, washer and dryer. Maybe there's more clothes. Okay, no more clothes. That's unfortunate. Also, I was hoping for a lantern, but I guess we'll just have to go upstairs and make a fire so that we can actually make torches and come down and properly search this place. So maybe there's something around here. Crates. No. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go back inside. I can't see what's going on. Can't wait for her to be back up to like 11% so we stop hearing her heartbeat and start actually walking properly instead of wobbling all over the place. Getting a little hungry. We'll eat the chocolate bar. And then I do need to make tinder. And I'm gonna have to break the rule that I don't like breaking, and I'm gonna burn a book. Whew, 80% chance of success. Come on, Astrid. Come on, little fire. You can do this. Hey, Zert. Welcome in. Good to see you, too. I hope you're doing all right today. Having a good weekend.
Is that a book?
I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book. Just don't tell Librarian Astrid that we did this. Because I do feel bad. I do feel bad that we just threw this book on the fire, but we needed to. It was also the book. And normally I'd say the book is more important, but not right now. Okay, 11 minutes. Oh, Astrid, I'm so proud of you. Forgot how unhelpful that is. But maybe we can see a little bit better. I haven't checked the fridge yet. No. I didn't mean to drop it. Come on, Astrid, don't set the place on fire. Are they really all empty? What gives? Where's my stuff? Oh, I hate this already. This is so bad. Okay, crates, containers, tables. Nothing. In here, no. Oh, something under here? No, that's just texture. You've got my hopes up there. This is rough, man. Doing okay, we're expecting 50-degree weather in a day or so. Nice. Yeah, we just had a nice warm weekend. And it was also a pleasant change. I guess we'll cook the peaches. Oh well. Yeah, she's not doing so good at all. Proving that a librarian has to be on the edge of death's door to burn a book. Exactly. Okay. Sounds like we've got a blizzard and we don't know how long is left on daylight, so I'm gonna just call it anyway. Not going outside though, not gonna risk that. This is all of our food. Oh boy. I don't even know why I started a fire. I can't pull torches. So I think we can say this. I totally forgot that things are different. And that I can't just pull a torch. It's a hatchet. Oh my god. I can't believe there's no medicine in this entire house.
That sparks a bit.
Well, maybe if we sleep through the night,
I'll make it.
maybe we'll actually manage to heal. I don't know if you can actually heal those things with that. Oh, apparently we can. Just an hour left on both of these. Okay. And then we'll at least be able to move normally. We'll nap for an hour. Why not? Okay, we're up to 9% now. We've at least gotten rid of our injuries. That's something. Wish I had a hatchet right about now. Food. Okay, maybe we do some clothing repairs. Oh, I have no sewing kit yet. Hey, pizza, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I can't repair anything yet. This is not good. I don't know what to do. It takes 2 hours and 500 calories. Anything smaller that I can break down. Some nice small crates. For a second there, I thought that was a suitcase, but it's a drawer. Okay, we're at 10%. Any minute now, we'll finally get rid of this heartbeat sound. Just lay down. Just rest for an hour. Pass time for an hour. You're house sitting and it's a weird vibe. I can see that. It's kind of weird being in someone else's house without them in it, I guess. That could remind you of the orc in Fallout 4. This is definitely not going well. I do think we're gonna lose this run. It would be nice if we make it 24 hours, but not so sure if that's actually gonna happen now that we're out of food. I can't see anything else anymore. Like, I've looked at whatever I can look at. There are 5 cats and a clownfish. Now I'm not even going to be able to find a bed. Wait, there was a plastic container. From wherever I was. Oh gosh. Where was it? Oh no. Where did it go? Plastic container. Where did you go? I don't even know where I am anymore. I cannot see anything. And you're doing algebra. Algebra was my nemesis. Why can I not find this anymore? Oh my god, this sucks. This is not even fun. I have explored 2% of the world so far and rested 4 hours. My condition ranged from 5 to 100%. I burned 1,890 calories. I sustained the following injuries: sprained wrist, sprained ankle, sprained ankle, sprained wrist. I visited these locations: Draft Dodgers, Pleasant Valley Farmstead, Farmhouse, Farmhouse Basement, Farmhouse. Oh my god, this is awful. Jumping off multiple cliffs right at the start didn't seem to have been a smart choice after all. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it was smart. See, normally goading doesn't get me into that much trouble. On top of the wardrobe. Okay, I'll try and look higher. I can't tell where I'm looking in relation to other things. Wait. And every time I see it, it goes by so fast, even though I'm hardly moving my mouse. Okay, cabinet door. Now pushing the mouse upward. Nothing. I don't even remember what room I'm in right now. Like, I don't even know where I am in the house. My brother to this day refuses to play because of the sprains, because he doesn't believe they've been fixed. If that was a smart choice, then you'd also eat the pumpkin pie that is almost living. Yeah, I think we are in that main bedroom, but I'm not totally sure. That would be my best guess. Yeah, no kidding. Like, I really wish that we had the crafting option now, but no. Okay, I guess we'll pass time. Oh no, it's now nighttime. Oh, that's real bad. Like, I knew it was dark because it was getting close to nighttime, but I thought it was mostly just the blizzard. Okay, there's only one thing to do. We get to starve a little bit. Yeah, but one match isn't really gonna help me that much. Okay, let's have something to drink. We can try and get to the bed now that we're actually a little tired. I'm crouching? Why am I crouching? And I still don't see a plastic container. There it is. Wow, these matches last a lot longer than I remember. I thought they went out, like, immediately. Wow, okay, that actually was significantly more than I realized. For some reason I had it in my head that using matches was never worth it because it just was, like, out almost instantly. And we're back to the heartbeat because we're starving. This is amazing. The plus side, there's actually a chance that we'll make it 24 hours. Maybe. Watch as we run into the bear. Oh, there he is. It's so dark. Crouching tiger, hidden waffle. Yes, that's us. Empty glove box. Oh my god, this game. It just hates us. Give me something. Lock trunk. Cool. There's no building over there. It doesn't even make sense to go over there. Should we just get eaten by the bear? That could be fun. Oh, we could try and go down to the river to get cattails. Of course, we are starting to freeze immediately. So that might not be the best plan. I don't know. There is no getting out of this at this point. We probably should just pass time and let Astrid die in a peaceful way, or just let her get mauled by a bear. What do you guys think? Let's just go get mauled, right? I feel like that's more fun. If we can't survive, at least the bear should survive.
I can't feel my feet.
Also, this is karma because we burned a book. Oh, Mr. Bear. Yeah! Wow, the crows are just going wild in the background. Oh boy. Okay, so that was attempt 1. Yeah, so we died. I think that was very predictable. Takes cold damage, yes. Takes damage from hunger, yes. Takes damage from thirst, I think we did as well. No exhaustion, though. Welcome in, Rob. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing all right today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the crows were, like, excited about that. It was kind of a little wild. The crows know they're getting something too. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the good RNG. I do appreciate that, Zert. Yeah. So, that was maybe not, like, the best I've ever had, but I have definitely had worse. We did survive one day, which is kind of what I was expecting. Let's see what happens next. The birds. Hey Fawn, welcome in. Good to see you. We are hugging bears. We started off the run thinking that I could goat in an area where I definitely could not goat, and I essentially just jumped off a cliff. So it was gonna be a very unlikely run anyway. I kind of wish I hadn't wasted it because the location where we spawned in was actually pretty good, and the time of day and everything was pretty good. The weather was good, but I didn't realize I couldn't goat where I was. So we'll try this again. OG Interloper 2. And wow, GG Mega, congrats on that bingo win already. Not even an hour into stream and we've already got a winner. Awesome. I didn't know the Choose a Bingo event event existed now. Yes, it is relatively new. It's been up for maybe 2 weeks now. I just kind of figured everyone can just pick like one per stream. Just if if you see that there's one there's no way it's gonna happen, why not? Yeah, see, like, this is not such a nice start in terms of time of day. Is this the same location? I think it is. It looks very similar anyway. I'm going to not jump off a cliff. Okay. Thank you for the good RNG fun, I appreciate it. Mouse hat! Yes, 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 yes. I should escape this real quick so that I'm not just taking damage trying to assemble my hat. There we go. Costume time. Yeah, it feels very much like PV again. Might be my favorite redeem. Hope it works in this version. It should. What language would you like? Let's see. Yeah, we do have languages. Yeah, no map to check. I actually was trying to do that with the first attempt. Yeah, there are a few languages that have been added since, I think, but I couldn't tell you which ones. But it seems like a lot of them are already here. What did Starbucks do? Pizza. And fun, what language should we choose? Oh man, in the meantime, I'm giving myself just a quick stretch. My back is really sore today. And I don't know why. I'll just put it in German for now, and if you have a different wish, just let me know. And then we'll start the actual timer for it. Yeah, of course. Okay, options, display. Oh, goodness. There's always so many vowels. So many vowels. Such long words, too. Oh, gosh, okay. Here we go. What is it? Is it 5 minutes or 10 minutes? I can't remember. 10 minutes. Not the counter. Timers. There we go. Let's do this. Well, that's more than I know. I cannot read or speak this at all. I mean, it's every Starbucks partner is able to pick up shifts at any store in their district. It used to be your manager had to approve for each individual store. I can pick up shifts at 9 different Starbucks locations. That is pretty cool, and it gives you lots of flexibility.
Oh, sure,
Okay, cold. 9 hours of... I'm hoping that's darkness. I'm hoping this isn't daylight. 9 hours of darkness left. We are extremely cold, but it's actually warmer than it was before in our last run. Of course, part of that is also because we ruined all of our clothes falling down the mountain.
Damn. Freezing.
Okay, we're at risk of hypothermia now. Okay, there's... Oh, is this point of disagreement? It is! Oh man, but without a light source, there's no way I'm gonna be able to navigate, the bunker, even if I manage to make it there. Also, why is the health percentage behind the freezing the freezing symbol? Makes it a little difficult to read. Doesn't everyone know sauna? Oh, that's true. Radio. Of course. Funny thing is, some of the stores have different hours. So, like, there's one with a shift till 9:45 p.m. because they close at 9 p.m. When do the other ones typically close? Like 8? Yeah, I do think that's just a UI bug. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. My gosh, I wish we could just, like, see something. I mean, actually, I'm very, very grateful that the weather is clear so we can see something, but I just wish I could actually find things. It was really more of the issue. Your store is 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. and theirs is 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. It could be a location thing. You know, it could just be because of, you know, the street that they're on, that there are more people passing through earlier and later, and so it's worth staying open the extra 2 hours, the extra hour on each end. Who knows? I'm sure they have a reason for it. I'm sure they've thought about it. Oh, I'm so worried we're just gonna run into wolves and then die immediately. Yeah, it could be a locational thing. It could just be, you know, there could be many reasons. Down to 90% health, but this is still better than before. Now, maybe we just, like, stand around in here. I'm hoping that it's warm, like the ambient temperature is warm. Okay, come on, come on.
Probably useful.
Yes! I don't know exactly what that means, but it's a candy bar. I think. Pretty sure that's candy. We're down to 87%. It's -1 in here. Oh no, and I have no idea what bed is, and I have no idea how to get to the bed. Because I can't see anything. Okay, that's a locked locker. Oh no. Oh no. 8 hours of darkness left. It sounds like I'm only taking like one step at a time. As if I'm stuck on something. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Okay. Thank you. I will try and look for either of those words. Oh, oh, oh. I saw something. Oh, that was the exit. I found the ladder. Oh no. Okay, so if we go down, now we walk straight. Then we walk to the side. We look down. I found the workbench. I found another locker. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. This is also really hard when you don't speak the language. No. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, I think those are the crates and stuff that you find. I found the bed! I found the bed! Okay. We're gonna sleep as long as we can. Oh, I'm so happy. I cannot believe I stumbled upon the bed. We are still losing temperature, which I don't fully understand because it feels like a -3, but we get a +5 degree warmth bonus. In the bed? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now let's try and get something to eat and drink, and then we'll just lay in here some- oh, we have nothing to drink. Guess we'll be taking some thirst damage. See, this is just too long. Stanky! Like Goldilocks, I found the bed, the perfect bed. I don't know if it's the perfect bed, but it is a bed and I will take it. I guess it must have changed while we were sleeping. It's just kind of weird. Okay, we're at 80% health and we're very thirsty. But that's not too terrible. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. Okay, I can see! Oh my god, I can actually see! This is amazing!
Best be prepared for
I
anything.
think that's a granola bar. I think the granola bars were green. I think the chocolate bars were blue. Okay. It'd be really nice to find some matches. It might make sense for us to head up to Timberwolf Mountain, because I'm pretty sure that matches are guaranteed at Mountaineer's Hut.
This will come in handy.
Yes, yes it will. Let's wear it. Let's also wear these. Let's keep looking. Oh, okay. Time is up. Let's try and change this back to a language I speak. There we go. English. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was not easy trying to navigate this place in the dark with the language I don't speak. Actually, for the first time, I was happy that we have these little symbols next to the words, because it at least gave me a little bit of a clue as to what it was. So like when I was over here, And I knew, once I deciphered that that meant leave Prepper's cache, and then I saw this thing next to it, I was like, oh, this is like the crate or something. I love that you almost accidentally did German out of habit. I really did. The other night I was trying to fall asleep, I randomly had this burning question that you needed to ask me. Okay, what was the burning question? Thank you so much, that was fun. Finish always makes me think of the movements. Yeah, I gotta say, I always enjoy looking at Finnish because it's just so unlike any other language that I even sort of kind of know. Food's in the oven, what did you miss? So, we managed to find the Prepper's cache, but of course it was pitch black inside, and all of our text was in Finnish. So it took quite a while to determine where we were in the Prepper's cache and to actually find our way to the bed, but we did find the bed. And our health is relatively okay. We have taken some damage, obviously, between the cold and the thirst now at this point. But the plan is we're heading up to Mountaineer's Hut now, because I'm pretty sure we have matches in Mountaineer's Hut all the time. I'm pretty sure those are guaranteed. So, I'm at least gonna go get that so I can see what I'm doing. I don't think we've quite made it to... I mean, we're on day 2, but still 1 day survived since we spawned at night. I have no idea how to word it, but basically, do you use a German name or an American name? Because, like, when you moved, did you change your name to match the language? No, I keep my name. I have kept my name. Although I will admit there are times when I, like, go to a cafe and they ask for a name for the order. I will sometimes give a name that is, like, similar to mine, but more common in Germany. So that they, like, know how to spell it and know how to pronounce it, and I don't need to explain anything. But no, I use my regular name. The name I was born with. It's not, like, so
dry.
Wildly unusual that Germans wouldn't know how to deal with it, thankfully. Yeah. No, I know that that's sometimes the case when two languages are vastly different. GG pizza on that big one. You know, or if people can't pronounce your name for whatever reason, but I mean, I thankfully have a name that's not too challenging. It's not like something so obscure that they've, you know, never seen it or heard it before. It's just not super common here. I think the crash site since you had a good chance for clothing there. I think we'll probably head back down to PV and do the crash site relatively quickly. I just really want to make sure that I have matches so that I can start making some water. Scrubby, thank you for that fairness awareness. Oh, waffle mask can be true. Was that in the game or no? Scrubby, you got me. And the thing is, the wolves don't even sound like that yet. I don't know why that always gets me. Your name is extremely basic. Hey, you know, it's got its pros and cons. Ooh, birch bark. I mean, I know I can't use it for anything except Tinder at this point. However, I could use some Tinder. I actually cannot remember how much... I mean, I don't think I ever knew this, but I don't know how much longer we have to wait until we have to worry about the moose. I also don't have to worry about them right now. That's a lot of bunnies. There are other spellings, I guess, but hardly anyone uses the other spellings. For now. You never know. Since that's still the old one, I think if it's in this lower part here between mountain and that, there are no wolves. Yeah, I don't think there are either. But still, that's not going to stop me from reacting to wolf sounds. I've literally never come across a wolf here, but I will still freak just because. No, birch bark doesn't function as a tea yet. I don't know when they changed that, but as of right now, it is just tinder. It's cold. Okay, matches, matches, matches. On the fireplace? On the fireplace, yes. Okay. Let's do this. Come on, little fire. This comes out after Mountain Town. Like after story mode gets launched, probably. But so used to that the new wildlife refresh always gets me when I encounter a wolf down here. Yeah, I haven't really played a whole lot with the wolf. I wanted to say the wolf refresh, the wildlife refresh yet. And I do think it's gonna really freak me out to see animals in places I don't expect, or to see types of animals in places where I don't expect them. Oh, come on. Birch bark tea is post-moose, I believe, around when timberwolves are added, I think. Or maybe I have those backwards. I have no idea, actually. I have no idea either. I just know it's sometime between now and the future. Yeah, birches is kind of useless right now. Like timberwolves on Timberwolf Mountain. I know, when I actually come across timberwolves, it's gonna freak me out. We finally have enough stuff for a 1 hour fire. Oh, we've called that okay. I'm gonna say chat scared me with a sound alert. I'm gonna check real quick to see if there's anything else. Oh, I definitely had this already. In-game success, yes. Oh, using a new game mechanic. We're playing Interloper. That's new. Okay. Good enough for now. Let's get some water. Here, let's just start with half so that we can actually drink something. Yes, before the future. Yeah, I suppose. You only see one cat? That is a little concerning. Maybe you should look for the other cats. Especially exciting when you're right in the middle between a pack of timberwolves and at the cougar territory. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Like, even a little bit. Does not sound like fun. Okay. We are also a little hungry. Let's maybe eat this moldy granola bar. Please don't give me food poisoning. And the chocolate bar, please don't give me food poisoning. Okay. In that case, let's make more water. Let's do 2 liters, I suppose. Okay, you found more of them. That's good. This is a little concerning. Okay, let's have something to drink. And then I guess we'll go out and grab some cattails. I'm gonna take one of these. They're not very useful, but I'm still gonna take it to be safe-ish. As long as I see 3 out of 5, you consider everything good. Makes sense to me. Oh hey, a ski jacket. Crystal Lake should be quite some cattails to get. Yes, I'm really hoping that we find a few. So got this, and I haven't checked this yet. New jeans.
That stuff will come in handy.
Yes! Give me the new jeans! Okay. And that's useless. I see 3, 4 cattails. Oh, that's a wolf eating a deer. I was like, what in the world is that over there? What is that? But at least that means the wolf should be distracted. Cattails. I do think we should go check out the ice fishing hut just to see if there's anything useful in there.
Ugh, this cold is making my head feel thick.
Heck. The way she says that is so funny to me, and I don't even know why. Oh, I'm so glad we have cattails. We're at risk of hypothermia,
So cold.
so we're gonna
So
need to make
cold.
another fire for sure. I don't think the voices are new. I think it's the same voice actors and actresses, but it seems to me like they did like a second take of all the lines because they all sound different to me, and I don't really understand why they were changed. Voices have changed several times, same people but different types of lines. Yeah, it's definitely the same people. You definitely can hear it. But it is kind of weird to me that they have, because a lot of the lines are written the same too. It's just the emphasis seems to change. I don't know. Yeah, it makes her head feel thick with 2 C's. Gloves! Frozen angler, reclaimed wood, or wood, a heavy hammer. Oh, I'm down to 48% because of how cold it is.
I can use this.
It would be cool if I had found a... what is the word I'm looking for? A hook. A hook and a line. That would have been nice, so I could do some fishing. The voices nowadays do not seem so dramatic. I agree, and I kind of like the dramatic flair. I think it makes it seem more urgent and more life-threatening. You know, she's like, oh, the head is... the cold is making my head feel thick. This doesn't make a difference. Okay, cool. I guess it would be better audio equipment. They wanted to up the quality, maybe. It just I don't know much about that in particular, but I just feel like they seem less concerned in the new version. Go into lurk mode, stay thick, everybody. All right, fun. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, and have a good one. So cute, our little astro. Okay. There we go. It's so cute, our little astro hits a root area and just has a great time picking everything up, of course. The next update or the one after that will be so important when it comes to struggles. I think it's the one before originally. Okay. Are we warming up now? We are. Firstly, let's wear this. Secondly, let's repair them. Because we can actually do that now. I have no more cloth. Okay. Really thought we were gonna find more. We lost 1%. Okay, let's see. We can maybe harvest these. Okay, and tough, not very filling, but edible. Yes, it is how it goes. You want to hear the insane drink order I had the other day? It's more insane ones, but this one's easier to remember, so I haven't forgotten it. Okay, I'm intrigued. Very tired, and we still have like 8 hours of daylight left. Maybe what we do is just like sleep for an hour. Should be more cattails not on Crystal Lake, right? Probably if I go out a little bit further. I just wanted to basically get the ones immediately out in front and check the fishing hut, and then we were freezing again, so I needed to get one first. Okay. Let's see if we can find some more. I think there should be some more over here by that downed... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. By that downed tree. Venti medium roast coffee, 8 pumps of vanilla, 4 pumps of white mocha, 0 cream. Not 1, but 2 of those. That's a lot of pumps of flavor. They added the cream themselves at home or something, because 12 pumps of sweetener and no cream is No, no more sticks. Okay, fine. Fine, Scrubby, no more sticks. I can get by without sticks for now. So nice to have our hands back again. Yeah, I also have no real concept of how much syrup is in a pump, but I do know that it's gotta be quite a lot. I'm just thinking about, like, how much I put in, because I use syrups for my soda stream, and we don't have a pump per se, but I do know that if you have a pump, it's literally one for like 0.75 liters of water. And I don't imagine that it's that much less concentrated for coffees, but what do I know? Okay, it's like nearly, it's more than twice than what you'd usually do. Okay. We need to know more cattail redeem too? No. The cattails help keep us alive. The sticks are not really necessary. But the cattails are. Got over double the normal amount of sugar it would have. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Ugh. The white mocha and mocha ones generally come out thicker. And, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about the syrups, but the idea of mixing those two in particular doesn't really make sense to me. But, again, what do I know? Ah! No. You shouldn't be able to brandish a burnt out brand. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Hashtag baby cattails. That's way too close. We cannot risk getting wolfed. Maybe we're okay. 45% condition. No, I can't risk those. Frozen and nothing to harvest. Okay. Oh, he's going away. I'll grab these cattails then. And then we'll go run in and make another fire to get warm. There's also one lady who got 8 pumps of brown sugar and 8 pumps of caramel. That's a lot.
I need to find someplace.
Was that Astrid's stomach? Maybe. Maybe it was. We gotta go get her warmed up. For context about the upcoming update, there are only 3 months in between to Vigilant Trespass. Okay. If it wasn't, maybe it was Waffle Mouse's stomach, maybe. Yeah, we actually have stomach mics.
Oh, damn. Freezing.
Freezing, okay. At least it's warm in here. Okay, let's eat a little bit. Speaking of flavor syrup stuff, I can't believe it's only been 4 minutes of no picking up sticks. I was so excited to go pick up more sticks, and I realized I don't have... I just can't yet. But yeah, speaking of drink syrups, we picked up a new flavor for green apple. And I gotta say, it's pretty tasty. But I was hoping it would be a little more sour or a little more tart than it is. It's definitely sweeter than I was... Like, it's not overly sweet. Don't get me wrong. It's just... On the flavor profile, like, I thought it was going to be more tart than it actually is. Which is too bad. But that's how it goes sometimes. Gotta go to sleep now. I'll pray for blizzards for you on lurk mode. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Scrubby. I hope you have a good night. Oh, and we're freezing now. Okay. We'll try to start another fire. Cattails seem to be a lot crunchier back then. I agree. They do have a crunchier sound for sure.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, they definitely have tuned a lot of the sound effects. I'm honestly looking forward to the filter where you can turn off eating sounds. But I have to say, these don't bother me nearly as much as early access alpha, where it seems like they didn't tag foods with particular food sounds. So it was just like, it didn't matter if you were drinking tea or eating crackers or, you know, having some peaches or whatever. It was just gonna randomly pick a sound for eating and drinking. And so like having drinking sounds or like very liquidy sounds when you're eating crackers versus having crunchy sounds when you're eating tomato soup, like that was just so bad. The mismatch just really messed with me. Did not like that one little bit, let me tell you. Let's get some water. It's quite impressive what they came up with in those 3 months. Honestly, I'm just impressed with this entire game and the kinds of leaps and bounds that they have made with like each update is pretty wild. Yeah, slurping the crackers was just so bad. So I had the option to turn them off, but they still toned it down to meet people in the middle. I think that's nice, because like, personally, I don't have a problem, generally speaking, with food sounds. But I definitely like having the filter because I know that there are some people, you know, who have a problem with that, and so ooh, a soda. So it's kind of nice to turn on that filter for streaming. But like I said, the very first attempt at the at the food sounds was just, oh, it got to me. It really did. Okay, I still don't have cloth for this. We can harvest these. Oh, we might want to rest up in the bed for a little bit, actually, to warm up. Maybe we just take like a quick little nap. Oh, we only have an hour of daylight left. That should be enough to get us back to Mystery Lake. Oh, I can't pick up sticks yet. Oh, it's a good thing I couldn't pick that up. Oh, I don't know if this is a bad idea to go this way. I was hoping maybe we could pick up 1 or 2 more cattails. I don't see any others. Okay. Also, as you may notice, one of the changes that's been made, smaller quality of life thing, when you harvest a cattail here, you automatically get both the cattail head and stalk in your inventory. They don't ask you which ones you want. Which, given that we haven't hit fire starting 3, I don't think in any of our runs yet, it's not a big deal. But I do like that in the modern day version of the game, being able to say, okay, after I hit fire starting 3, I can just say no, don't even bother picking up the cattail heads because I don't need them in my inventory. House sitting is making me want Maine Coon cats. I gotta say, Maine Coons are really cute. I really do like them. They're so fluffy. Today we were watching a video about dogs making like the blooper reels on the news. And that's how I learned that there is such a thing as ugliest dog contests. Which I didn't know that was a thing. I have less than an hour of daylight. Maybe we should actually stay here. That might mean we need to have a fire going all night, and I don't know that we can do that.
Fingers are numb.
I guess we're gonna stay here. Yeah, I think we're gonna stay here. And just hope for the best. Oh, that bunny scared me. Oops. Wait. That's wild.
I'm gonna die if we don't warm up soon.
Okay, at risk for hypothermia again. Cool. It's too bad that this place isn't naturally warm. -2 degrees. Alright, let's have something to eat and drink, and then we'll just try and sleep as long as we can. Well, actually, no, that's not true. What I mean is we're gonna try and sleep without a fire in, like, little chunks until this gets below 5. That's what I meant. Words are hard. Just gonna sleep 1 little hour at a time. Just taking little naps. I really don't want to make a fire if we don't have to. We've survived over a day! Woohoo! I actually forgot to check the temperature that time. Okay, it's now at -5. So we're basically 0. I think we can sleep the rest of the time. I think. Yeah, let's maybe have something to eat and drink, and by that I mean let's just have a soda. And maybe one cattail stalk. If I win the lottery, I'm getting Mancoon cats. Oh, it is now colder than 5 degrees. Okay, maybe we try and start a fire then. One day! Only 9 more. Easy. Yeah, we can do this. We totally got this. Yeah, preppers definitely would have been safer, but I just was not going to risk trying to go there given how cold we were already and knowing that it was going to be dark. I'm going to head out there
Gotta warm up somehow.
once we warm up this morning. How many cat trees they own? I'm gonna guess at least 1 for each cat. I'm gonna guess 6. 6 cat trees for 4 cats. There we go, let's add a little bit more. Something to eat and drink. Oh my goodness. Food is gonna be really, really hard. Pretty close, there's 7. Oh. I was close. I should have something to drink before we start taking damage because of that. Let's do this and boil the 2 liters. I think I just need to get back into my mindset of starve strat. I don't do that very often anymore. I try to avoid it. But I think we're gonna have to do that again. I think that's really gonna be our best bet if we actually want to survive 10 days. I have no idea. I don't know anything about how expensive cat trees are, honestly. Actually, wait a minute. I do not remember. Was this mouse hat or was this costume time, like, for the day? Oh, costume time. That's for the whole day. Right. Sorry. It just kept, like, sliding off. I was like, oh, I'll just take it off. But no, I can't. It's costume time. Buy myself some money from a friend for another early birthday present. Ooh. Game series that you've never touched in your life, Tomb Raider 1 through 6 remastered. Oh my goodness, I'm so curious as to what you think of it. I have never played personally, but it's a big thing in my German family, actually. My husband and his family used to play that together all the time, and so they bought the remastered edition. We just were checking it out last night. And one thing I love about that is the fact that there is a button that you can press to switch between the new and the old versions of the graphics, which I think is awesome because I am someone that, like, unless I'm able to do that, I will not notice most of the differences. I will just somehow overlook it or just get used to it so quickly that I just don't really think about it. So it's really cool to be able to do that.
I can't feel my feet.
But I hope you enjoy it. It's like that house is there more for cats than humans. So tell them that I know exactly what Tomb Raider will end up. Butt stare. All the mugs they have are cat mugs. There are pictures of cats. They have steps for cats to get on things. Cat toys everywhere. Cat hiding spots everywhere. I guess they really, really love their cats. We're already freezing. Whoa! Oops, I just got into the Steam overlay for a second. 15. Can't believe how quickly we're losing temperature. negative 15 doesn't even feel that cold. I mean, it is that cold, but... I just keep sprinting. Speaking of mugs, though, so, for Christmas, our office basically designed mugs for everyone. Our graphic designer took random pictures that we have of everyone and added their names and like a little slogan and stuff underneath so everyone got their own personal mug. And I ended up taking mine home with me because I just was like, well, I'm not in the office very often and I'd like to use it more because it's kind of cool. And every time I go into the office, I see that, like, no one is using their own mug. Everyone else is using other people's mugs, and I'm like, I'm so glad I brought mine home, because it would just, like, drive me nuts to know that someone else is using my cup. And I don't know if that's just a me thing or what, but I'm just like, I thought the whole purpose of this was so that we know who was and wasn't actually picking up their cups. And now you're just, like, framing each other. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely been, you know, she's been an icon for decades now. And, she definitely has a certain look to it. Yeah, like, when I go to the cupboard to make myself a tea at work, I actually explicitly choose not to use those mugs because I'm like, that's not my mug. I have to use one of the other mugs, one of the memes or something. Like, this is not my mug. But apparently other people just do not care, and it's like, as long as it's a mug, that's all that matters. I don't get it. Alright, let's maybe sleep for an hour. 11 hours of daylight left. Where did the bed go? I wanted to... There we go. Let's maybe do another 2 hours. It's kind of long for a nap. But I really want to make sure that we're warmed up. Okay, we're mostly warm and... I don't think I'm gonna break that down. We're just gonna go... We're gonna head towards the plane crash. Ooh, this weather does not look so great. I'm not actually planning on making a bow and arrows. I don't see us living long enough to need those things. And even if I did, we all saw how awful my bow hunting skills were. Let me check out this hunter's blind. I don't see the bear at the moment, so I think we'd be okay checking it out. Probably shouldn't sprint too much because hunger and stuff.
Looks like this
Granola
has been
bar.
here a while.
Okay. So yeah, we'll go up to the plane crash. We'll look for some more clothing, and even if the clothing isn't good, we're going to take it so that we have cloth. And then we'll also look for... Oh my god! Ferret! Even though I knew he wasn't near here, or at least behind us, that still scared me. And then hopefully we'll also find some food up there. That really got me.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
I could eat a horse. Can't say anything because I like horses. I just don't know how well I can really navigate Misty Falls without a lantern or a torch to begin with. Huh. Did I go too far? I am confused. I really thought that the plane would have been right here. And now I'm like, what did I do? Did I turn off too soon? Or do I need to keep going? No, this is gonna bring us back to the...
Can't feel my hands.
That's not where I want to be at all. Oh, right. Yeah. God damn it! Yes, the non-existent crash site, which is right here, so I was right. At least my skills weren't that bad. Like, in terms of knowing where things are. In terms of remembering that things aren't here yet, well, that's a different story. Oh. The timeline is just not in my head yet, okay? But hey, I am where it would have been.
Damn.
So I guess my navigational skills aren't as bad as I thought. I have to at least get credit for that, right? Okay. -7. That should get us warm enough, I think. It's funny, it seems like even if we're not actually at 0 on our, on the hunger meter, it still seems like we're taking food damage. 87% frozen. I know, okay. I don't really want to make any water. Maybe we read a little. Or break these down. That gives us some cloth. Thanks, pizza. Hey, Vi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, I'll get the rose hips soon, but not quite yet. I think what I want to do next is fix up my gloves. Come on, Astrid. You can do this. She did it. I'm so proud of her. I probably should have done the thin wool sweater, but whatever. Okay, we can actually get some meat.
Ah, starving.
Okay. We've got food. I don't know which is which. That's not helpful. Okay, let's add some sticks, I guess, to make sure that our fire is going for long enough. It's been chill so good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty good, thanks, Vi. This past week has been a little crazy. Okay, now we're starting.
To eat.
And we've got a blizzard. Cool. This past week has been kind of crazy, but for the most part, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, okay. What about all the way back here? Do I have to worry about the temperature? Yes. Yes, I do. Ah! Okay, do I try and navigate to Molly's in a blizzard? I guess I should have harvested these earlier. Oh well. Something is wrong with the sound alerts and you better watch out. Or maybe both. So the thing for the wolf popped up on the screen, but it wasn't until several seconds later the wolf growl was heard. That is weird. I obviously didn't notice that. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, I can see that the path isn't really here. I don't want to jump off the cliff. I guess we're gonna have to go inside and make a fire. Yeah, I don't know either. But officially, I did say that that's weird. I think I can call both of these, because that's just how it goes. GG, Rob. Congrats on that bingo win. Let's see. No jump scares yet. I definitely thought I was lost. Okay, go. So -7 back here. I guess we're gonna have to make a fire. I don't know what else to do. Um, 56. Oh, good call. We're almost definitely not gonna have an arrow thief. Let's be serious. That would require me to actually manage to shoot something. GG Mav. I don't know, is the basement of Skeeter's there already? I think it is, but I'm not sure.
Perfect.
This, maybe we can make rosehip tea. This is still not one. Go. That should be good enough.
Sure, getting cold.
I guess we'll eat the venison. It sounds like the weather is changing. Let's see. No, I changed my mind. It does not sound like it's getting any better. Okay, let's maybe... Can I fix this? No, I don't have any cloth to fix. We can maybe read for an hour. How long is this blizzard? This is not good, is it? We're gonna be stuck. You can pick a bingo event? That's a game changer. Yeah. It's a new redeem that I've added. Each person in stream, if you redeem it, you get to, for the course of stream, you can pick one thing to redeem. So basically, if you're mostly there, if you've got 3 out of 4, or 4 out of 5, or whatever, and you just need one and you don't think there's any way it's gonna happen, think that, like, there's no chance that I'm going to encounter a bug or whatever. You could just call it. I figured it would be kind of fun that way. Especially since there are some where, like, obviously if people ask, I do try and work in some of the bingo events if I know that it's needed. But there are some that you just don't want to do, like having Astrid die or get mauled by a wolf or whatever, and that way you're not totally blocked from bingo. Oh, I'll never reach the 75,000 points. I mean, I guess that just is up to you to decide what's more important, winning bingo or VIP. If that had been in a while ago, then I would have been higher than 3rd place in the leaderboard. I'm sure you would have. I didn't think of it until recently. I was just like, you know what? It's kind of like it's more fun to just be like one away and to get it than to be blocked for the entire day because of something like dying. So it took me a while. I'm sorry it took me so long to come up with the idea. Both, of course. I want this blizzard to be over already. We'll add a few more sticks and just read another chapter. And at least we'll be warm. And a little bit smarter. Can I heat up the tea? We heat up the tea and we try and find Skeeter's Ridge. Worked hard to get into the top 6 in bingo. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. Okay, let's drink this up. Oh, it sounds like it's gonna stop? Oh, who am I kidding? No, it's not. Oh, it's getting late, and you can tell by the color of the blizzard. Hope for the best. Oh, this could have been a really bad idea. Wait. Skeeter's Ridge. And the basement. It's actually warm in here. Of course, I can't sleep, which is a problem. But at least we have peaches. 3 possibilities for bingo right now. I'll wait and see how it goes. There you go.
This stuff will come in handy.
Why did I pick up that scrap metal? I don't know. Advanced guns! My favorite. Sounds like me trying to get all the Steam achievements. Survive 25 cougar maulings? Not likely. Hey Hoot, welcome in. Yeah, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna survive that many. My goal is to, like, never encounter a cougar, really. Although that's not true, because I do want the cougar knife and cloak just because it looks cool. Okay. I don't even have any extra clothes that I can break down for cloth, which is unfortunate. I think we're gonna end up staying here for a while, but that's not good, because then we can't sleep, and we're really exhausted already. As soon as we have official mod support, we need someone to get the old magazines back in. I agree. I really, really like the old design of the books, and I have to agree. Advanced Guns looks like a magazine. Okay, oh hey, firewood. I'll take that for firewood as well, yes. I wish that there was a bedroll in here, because we're gonna be stuck otherwise. We're just gonna take so much exhaustion damage. Or we really, really try and make it to Molly's. But back to the... Could try and go back to the Prepper's Cache. I do think I could make that in a blizzard. I think I can. Used to use mods, but now I can't even get Melon Loader to work. I have never used mods for... No, I have changed my mind. I cannot do this in this blizzard. In a blizzard, maybe. In this blizzard, no. I've never tried modding TLD before. I don't usually mod my games. I've modded The Sims on and off. Like, sometimes I'll play with, sometimes without. And... I did try out quite a few different mods for Raft. Oh, Skyrim. My Skyrim is really modded. Very much so. Usually it's once I've played a game for hundreds and hundreds of hours, then I will mod a lot. Raft was the exception. Raft I modded relatively early because I was playing with Branjam and he wanted all the mods, and I was like, well, we can't play with only one of us having mods, so fine. So yeah, I have a feeling at some point after episode 5 comes out, I will probably I will try out a few mods for TLD probably, because I'd like the books to come back. And maybe even some of these old UI. I don't know. Personally, would also like to see a mod for Toggle that you could decide if you want to play with Cougar 1 or 2. Yeah, that would also be nice. Been using the bushcraft bow lately. I can save the maple for the trader. I killed a cougar with one shot from the bushcraft bow. Either lucky or it's a good bow. Or both. I don't know. I haven't tried the bushcraft bow. Can I at least fix my boots? Theoretically, yes. It's too dark, though. Oh, gosh. Okay, I guess we're just gonna pass time. Like, I don't know what else we're gonna do. I can't sleep. This is gonna be a rough night. Definitely want to try out TLD Dev at some point. Actually, I'm eager to try it out now, but I'm holding myself back until it's in a more stable state. I'm only waiting until episode 5 is done and they officially say, like, we're done updating the map. Because I'm hoping that there's a chance that whatever maps they add for episode 5, whether it's Perseverance, Mills, and or others, I'm hoping that they'll port it into survival, even though they said they're not making any promises. I'm still hoping. Once the map is complete and they say we're done working on the map, there's not going to be any more updates, this is it, then I'm going to check out TL Dev. Because I love the idea of more maps. But I kind of want to just have the complete picture first, you know? I guess I could get rid of this. Like, what am I gonna do with this? I'm not gonna be forging. We'll need a few more of these, I guess. Last time I went into the mud areas, you could not harvest fir or cedar. Lots of other problems too. Yeah, I did hear that there were some bugs and stuff too, which is also a part of my consideration. I would like to play once I know that it's a little bit more stable, bug-free. I'm still super impressed with what I've seen. Why do I keep pressing this? I mean this. Alright, we'll just pass some time. I wish this blizzard would stop. This is like a non-stop blizzard. Wonder if there's any chance they get the modded maps from those guys. I don't know.
I'm too tired to think straight.
we go. Personally hope since TLD is in such an advanced state already that other new maps from the community will build on top of that so any connections between those regions won't overlap. I hope so too. Especially because it's not like it's something that no one has heard of. It's kind of made itself known in the community, so I would hope so. You make it a challenge. Every time there's a bug, you do 15 push-ups. Bold of you to assume I can do 15 push-ups. I'm flattered. Bugs should not be able to survive in this cold. I know. It's amazing. 4 hours of darkness left. I don't even know. If I could make it, I should have been standing in the stairwell, because the thing is, if it's actually clear out, maybe we could make it somewhere. That's the freezer. Cardboard box. That's the wrong direction. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing, and I really don't want to waste a match for this. Screw it, we'll just wait. I can't see where I am. Hey, Lily, welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I do like 12, I think. Tell you what, every time someone gives a gift sub, I do 15 push-ups. All right. I mean, I don't know how we would control that and, like, check to make sure that you're doing it, but sure. Okay. At least the weather is good. I'll do my push-ups after I land my plane. Ooh, thank you so much, resub. I really appreciate it. You can post a video in Discord. I suppose that would work. Very glad to see you streaming. Yeah, it's good to be back at it. And we're really struggling with the old Interloper, to be honest, but it's still fun. It's still fun to suffer.
Okay.
It's like the old days. Still craft a knife and a hatchet, so taking scrap metal with you is so far-fetched. I suppose, but I wasn't really planning on forging. I mean, I suppose we could. I just don't expect to live long enough to forge. Misty Waffle went up to have breakfast with a kiddo. Hey, Lily, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope breakfast was fun. We actually had a nice long breakfast today, a good long brunch. We're not going to jump off the cliff this time. I guess I don't remember how to get down from here. Oh, I'm too exhausted to sprint. I think it's around this corner. Is where the rope climb is?
Starting to feel numb.
I never climb down this way. That's why I have to do the push-ups, not you. Brunch is the best. Yeah, I made some Italian baked eggs, which is just essentially oh, here we go. Just tomato sauce with eggs cracked into it, and then you put cheese on top, and you stick the whole thing in the oven. Oh my goodness! And then we eat that on some bread rolls. So good. I may have added a little bit too much pepper and too many chili flakes, but nah. It was really good. Oh, I love that we can climb this even though we're exhausted. This is amazing. Yeah, you did mention you deleted your current run. Why did you end up doing that? Was it just not feeling it anymore? Ooh, there's some meat over here. We're gonna totally go get this deer. Who cares about the exhaustion? We are in a pretty terrible state, I'm not gonna lie, but it could be a whole lot worse. Okay. Where the heck are you? We are in that climbing area between Skeeter's Ridge and Draft Dodgers.
Come on, little
So we're
fire.
gonna climb on down, and there's gonna be a bunch of bunnies, and then the little house, and hopefully it'll be warm in there. Get to go back Thursday evening. He's being inducted into Honor Society. So happy for him. Oh, congratulations to him. That's awesome. Come on, Astrid. We're down to 4 matches. Please don't mess this up. Apparently I didn't notice it myself that I got very frustrated after my 200 days running. Yeah, I wanted to speed things up and cheated. Then I got really frustrated with myself. Didn't feel right to continue with that run. I gotcha. Yeah, I was actually thinking earlier about my cheat death incident. Oh no, Astrid, seriously, get your head in the game, please. We need this to work. No, screw it. We are gonna burn advanced guns, guns, guns. I need a fire to start. Anyway, I was thinking about my attempts with cheat death, and I kind of regret having used that, even though it's not really cheating anymore because it's a game mechanic, but I still regret using it. And I was still kicking myself. Here it is, like 3 months later, and I'm still kicking myself for not using a flare. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know why I thought I should just not use a flare. I had so many. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We do need to eat and drink. Excited for Black Frost? I am. I can't wait to learn more. It's hard because I'm really excited about episode 5. And then I'm at the same time really excited for Black Frost, and I have like no idea when anything is going to be happening and coming out, and so I'm just between that and Subnautica 2. It's just lots of excitement. Okay, here, let's maybe add some fur as well. Really use a cheat program. I haven't cheated since I was a kid. It just felt bad. Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see. I didn't even get this far because I got distracted partway through the story. As I was thinking about the fact that I used cheat death, I was like, instead of using cheat death, I should have gone in and like looked to see if there was an old save file somewhere that I could have used, like that had been backed up that I could use instead. And I was just like, no, but I wouldn't have been happy with that result either. That would have just been really bad. So I totally get where you're coming from. I think had I actually gone and tried to like find an old version of that run, and just like lost a day or something like that, even if I could have done that, if I had, I think I would have just felt really bad and not been able to continue. Flying around for a quick beachcombing, for quick travel through regions. And I mean, it's fine. I'm not saying that people can't cheat in single player games. Like, do what you want. Do what is fun and feels good, but I also understand why you would then get rid of your particular run after cheating, because like, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much knowing that I had done things by cheating. Man, I so wish I could sleep right now. I don't have enough cloth to make a snow shelter, and I don't have a bedroll yet. This is really not good. Lost my last run when I removed the mod areas. There's a way to make the run work again, but I was tired of it anyway. That's actually a really good thing to know, because I'm one of those people that sometimes I'll play with mods and then after a while I'll just be like, oh, I really just want like the vanilla experience again, and so then I turn them off. So it's good to know that like removing the mod areas can lose your run. Let's get some water. Just while we're waiting for this deer. Even if it's just in the command you cheat yourself, and TLD always felt like I earned everything. That's why TLD makes so much fun. I agree. I totally get that. Seriously? Oh, and it's 2 kilos. 21 minutes. No, and it keeps knocking out my fire. Oh my gosh. Game, why do you hate me? I had a 4-hour fire, and it is now finally at the point where I could have harvested that deer and had 2 kilos of meat. Alright, we're gonna go down and we're gonna go sleep. Astrid's sleep schedule is gonna be all over the place. And I think once we get into the building, I'm actually gonna take a quick break and go make myself a tea. Because I'm all out after the sleep. And I just need more.
So cold. So cold.
At risk for hypothermia already. Guess we don't have to worry about wolves here. Man, it would have been so much easier if we could have slept last night instead of staying up for like 24 hours straight. Come on, Astrid. Oh. So didn't let you on 10 days alone. You can have after try number 3. Oh, it's actually warm in here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, let's sleep for a little bit. I mean, hey, who knows how this run will go? Maybe we'll survive the 10 days. Yeah, right. Love the plan of you making another tea. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's time for me to... Oh, that skull is so creepy. I think it's time for me to take a quick break, stretch my legs, give my eyes a quick break, and make some more tea. I will put on a minigame in the meantime. Let's see what we got. Let's do Plinko today. Best of luck to you all. I will be back shortly. All right, I'm back. Congrats to our minigame winners. Yeah, I agree that there should be like some sort of like bumper system on the walls that like if you, that way you don't just like fall along the side. And GG Zert, congrats on that bingo win. So yes, I am back with a piping hot cup of tea, another blood orange and mint. And I'm ready for more pain. All right, we're warmed up. We are still very tired, of course. Maybe we can just sleep a little bit more. I've still got 9 hours left. I'm hoping we can make it to GG Vi. Congrats on that bingo win. I'm hoping we can make it to Molly's again. So we'll be able to find more matches there. And hopefully some more cloth at least. Clothing, whatnot. We could actually consider breaking down some cloth here. But I really kind of want to use the daylight to get to Molly's if we can. Still really tired though. I wonder if we should sleep just a little bit more. I'm just hoping that at Molly's we find a can opener so that we don't waste a ton of this food. Oh. Is it another blizzard? Is that why we have the question marks? In a not Hinterland cup. I know. I really want Hinterland cups. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're going to be staying here. Double bingo. Nice. Alright, fine. We'll get some more sleep. Tea sounds good. Gonna go make a cup too. Sounds like a good idea, Lily. Need a fish sticks moment. Okay. We'll see what happens. Alright, maybe we're just gonna end up sleeping here then. Break this stuff down. We also don't want to sleep too much because we don't want to get to the point where we don't sleep throughout the night again. If we break these down, we can at least fix up, like, our sweater. If it was a physical game, the balls would fall out of the machine. Yeah, exactly. Like, there would be some momentum to them, and there's no way that they would just, like, drop straight down. Let's repair this. Oh yeah, it's getting real dark already. We're gonna end up sleeping here. Okay, we've got up to 6 degrees of clothing warmth bonus. Guess we'll eat this. I also don't know why I'm not using a starve strat, because we don't have well-fed in this version of the game yet. I think I'm mostly not doing it because I don't want to take more damage, given that we're already down to 36%. At least we've got plenty of water. Let's maybe try and repair something else, maybe. Repair these to 100%. No, it's too dark. Oh no, we failed. I thought it was just because it was too dark. Come on, Astrid. No, it's too dark. Man. Okay, let's try and get some sleep then, I guess. Let's do like 8 hours of sleep. Spawned in Ash Canyon, went to the gold mine, found Curator's rifle, and killed a moose on day 2. I like my new run. That sounds like a really good, strong start. We are on day 3 now. Yeah. Actually, we're on day 5. We've survived 3 days now. We've explored 6% of the world. Not tired anymore. I really, really do not want to use those cans yet without a can opener.
Oh, I need to find food.
Oh boy, that's cold. Oh boy. 59% condition. I think we can make this. I think we can make this work. I know that the plane crash path isn't really there yet, but I'm still hoping that we'll be able to get down onto the river safely from over here. And also maybe find some cattails. Oh boy! That's as close to a Mickey Mouse impression as I can do. Okay. Looks like we can get to the river kind of safely. It's so weird how empty this is right now. I should stop harvesting these right now. We do not have the warmth for this.
This cold is making my head feel thick.
I love how she says that. This cold is making my head feel thick. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll take a little bit of cold damage again.
Goddamn crazy.
Yes, yes, I get it, Astrid, I get it. Okay, freezing and starving, freezing and starving. This is okay. We'll be fine. Just push through.
I need something to eat.
I know you do. I know, and I will let you eat as soon as you have a way to do it without freezing to death. She does sound really angry, doesn't she? She's hangry. And honestly, I can't blame her. If I were freezing cold and starving, I would also be pretty upset. I don't think I'd be my kindest self. Already down to 55%. We have lost 5% health in this tiny little portion. Are those cattails? I think they are. She had a bad Monday morning, for sure. Go find a frozen corpse and show that to Astrid. See that person? They are colder than you. They are colder than you. They are hungrier than you. Being angry is not gonna help. I mean, we could try... If there's a carcass here, we could try and eat that. And by that I mean we could make a fire and... it is a carcass. Oh, but it's out in the wind. Yeah, no, we're not gonna risk that. At least not right now. Okay, we still have a few matches, so we're gonna go inside first. And we'll make a fire, and we'll take a brand with us to the basement to find more matches, is what I'm thinking.
No.
Grab it!
Useful.
Usually I'd say after Molly's I would go to Signal Hill and then to Thompson's Crossing, but since there is no Thompson's Crossing, I'm considering going to Mystery Lake, but, yeah, no, that's pretty much off the table. Hey, look, there's a cookbook there. Okay, Okay, come on, Astrid, please, please, please. You only have 2 matches. Please don't waste this. Oh my god, the suspense is killing me. I really, really, really hope that she starts this fire. No! Astrid, why do you have to suck at this? Like, why? Please, please just... Okay, I'm gonna grab a book. We'll burn the book. I hate this. I hate how much this game is making me burn books. Yes, we can use books to start fire. I'm only turning to them as a last resort.
Come on, little fire.
Just because I don't like burning books, but the game is forcing me. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Okay. At least it didn't let me down. It didn't run around or desert me. Oh, nice. We can warm up, and then soon we'll be able to eat. It's only 450 calories, but hey, that's better than nothing. Okay, let's see. We have a can opener here somewhere. I don't see one. Thought for sure there would be one out here on the counter. Won't have Fluffy for long anymore. Wait, can opener! Yes! Perfect. Perfect! Peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches! Man, the internet has just, like, ruined my brain. I literally cannot think of peaches without saying peaches. And I actually wanted to look for, peaches in the bingo events list instead of pop culture reference. Alright, we might as well cook up the rosehip teas as well. Okay. Let's take the brand and use that to go find more matches in the basement. I can't believe we've already gone through an entire box of matches already. She lost so many fires. It's incredible. Now that I'm 18, I feel like I need to buy a scratch-off ticket. Having this conversation with someone a few weeks ago. You know, I remember when I went to buy my first scratch ticket, just also because I was like, well, I'm of age now, so might as well. I got really disappointed because they didn't even ask to see ID, and I was like, well, okay, so much for that. That reminds me, I don't remember if this happened before my last stream or if it was in between, you know, when I was taking time off. But I went to the grocery store.
Nobody needs this anymore.
And I only bought a handful of things. It was like some cans of tuna, an energy drink that my husband wanted, like some chocolates, just like really normal things. and only like four or five items. And I used the self-checkout, and all of a sudden I got a notification on the screen that was like, we need to do an age check. And I was looking at this stuff and I'm like, why? Yeah, eventually the person working there must have seen me, and just, you know, told the system it was fine, because then I was like, you've been approved. I was like, okay, this is really weird. Yeah, no, I'm probably not going to be asked. I would be super surprised if I'm asked. Yeah, like, that was the whole reason I went to buy one. I was like, it'll be cool to be asked and to actually have to show my ID, and then... yeah. Didn't happen. Okay, I already opened those, but not the upper ones. Didn't age check itself check out because of cold medicine once. See, with the cold medicine, I guess I can sort of see, although I don't really totally get that, because, like, I know you can do stuff with cold medicine that's not intended. That's not its intended use, but I don't think that has anything to do with your age. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was you got age checked buying paint at Home Depot. Interesting. I'm wondering for me if it was the energy drinks, maybe? But to my knowledge, there's not, like, a specific rule or law. I don't know. Like, a 14-year-old and an 80-year-old can do the same things. Exactly. Like...
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
They can both have colds, they can both be buying stuff for other reasons, like... I guess they're just hoping that if you're a young person and you see an age check thing, that if you're doing something wrong, that the guilt will get you or something, I don't know. The only time I ever shaved fully, I got asked for ID buying a lottery ticket for a store I've been going to since I was 5. That's great. Soda. Yeah, I also assume it must have been the energy drink. Like, I don't know what else it would have been. Like, tuna.
Probably
Worked at
useful.
Home Depot, and I know that you had to be 18 to buy spray paint. Huh. I actually think I might have known that. But, again, I don't know, it's like some of the rules just seem a little weird to me. Didn't actually ask for my ID, they just walked over and clicked OK. The funny thing, I was 17 at the time, so I wasn't even of age. Awesome. Been shaved fully again since, never been asked for ID again since. Yeah, I really haven't been asked for my ID much in my life. I'm trying to think. I think when I was younger buying, like, cider, probably the first couple of times I was asked if I wasn't, like, with my parents, but if my parents were there and I ordered something, like, in a restaurant or at a store or whatever, they'd be like, okay, whatever. Doesn't even matter. But, interestingly, I went to the States with my husband and a friend of ours, one Christmas, and this friend of ours wanted to buy some beer, like some local brew. And so we went to the store, he went in, and, you know, went to check out, and the guy's like, can I see some ID? And so he shows him his passport, and they wouldn't accept it. They were like, no, I can't accept this. And so my dad went in to try and buy it, and the guy actually asked, like, are you buying it for that guy that just left? And he's like, well, yes, but I can also vouch that, like, you saw his ID, you saw his passport, it has his birth date in it. He is more than old enough to buy alcohol. I am more than old enough to buy alcohol. And he's like, but I can't accept that guy's ID, so I can't sell you the alcohol so that you can give it to him. And it was like, are you kidding me? Like, we're 25! But, you know, the guy was just doing his job. It was just so silly. Oh, plastic container. I think I missed this before. I wonder if it was here the first time. There's a place in AC where there was a can of spray paint on a towel. The towel is still there, but the paint is gone. Huh. I wonder why. I wonder if the spray paint shows up somewhere else then. Or if it's just gone. I feel like there's more stuff in Molly's today than in our first run. And I don't think it's just because I couldn't see very much. Like, I'm honestly finding more things.
Damn it. I'm so hungry.
Okay, we're now actually starting to suffer because of losing energy from not having enough calories. Okay, let's eat. Now we don't need to worry about that for a while. Okay, we're a little bit tired. We've got 9 hours of daylight left. Here, let's wear these instead. Let's also wear these socks. And this decent wool hat. And let's maybe try and repair these. I feel like it's a good idea for us to try and get some nice warm clothing. Okay, and then... Okay, that didn't work. I guess from here, yeah, we'll probably try and head up to Signal Hill. You keep forgetting that it's Sunday? It is Sunday. There. It's nice and clear out. Seeing how Sacred Fruit Reserves are, I can see now where the tactic came from with the starving until you go to sleep. Especially since there was no well-fed bonus yet. Yeah, absolutely. I totally see it. Like, there's really no benefit to keeping yourself fed unless you're actively losing health. Like, that's really the only point. It's just... Once you start actually, like, taking a severe hit or, you know, before you go to sleep or whatever, it really doesn't make sense to try and keep yourself fed all the time. I don't know why my brain insists it's a Monday. The school assignment that you have to get done tonight, which you're actively procrastinating. Well, maybe that's why you're thinking it's Monday, because your brain is like, no, we've already done it. That's no longer a problem. I don't know. Well, it is Sunday, and, yeah, I already know what I'm going to be doing at work tomorrow, and I'm mostly excited for it, actually. It's going to be like a...
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
A fun creative project. Next week you have your World Religions midterm exam, which will suck. Midterms are never fun. But hopefully it'll suck less than you expect. Okay, and we're freezing. On 53%. That's manageable. Yeah, 10% is okay then.
I say I hate being cold, because I really do.
I love the way she says that. She really does sound so frustrated and exhausted and just like, just so over it. She just does not have any fish sticks left to give. I'm not a fan of the current version of the line. Yeah. This is much more believable too. That's the thing, like
I'm gonna die. If I
I feel
don't
like
warm up soon.
I feel like the lines as they are in this version of the game is just, it's more believable to me because she's so frustrated. She's so over it. Of course I don't know what Will sounds like, but I assume it's similar. On the other hand, I can imagine if you have a really, really long run going, no matter how they sound, it's gonna be annoying after a while, and you're just gonna be like, oh, shut up, I know you're cold, I know you're hungry, I know things hurt, I know you're tired. That's just the nature of it. Because they're never gonna have enough variety of lines to not get annoying after 500 days. But yeah, I just love the way that she emphasizes things in this one. It really feels, like I said, it feels like she's angry, it feels like she's frustrated, it feels like she's really suffering, which is... Nice feels like the wrong word to use, but it feels more immersive. There we go. That's a better way to describe it. It feels more immersive. It's like she's complaining towards the player, do something now. The same line nowadays is more like she's talking to herself. Yeah. And I don't know, I kind of like the idea of, like... Because let's be honest, the likelihood of you actually saying those kinds of things out loud in these situations is low as it is, so I kind of like this almost breaking of the fourth wall as if she's talking to us. Like, hello, I'm cold. But in a way that still believably could be her talking aloud. Darn snow, I need a day at the beach. Exactly. Just like, oh, not this again. I'm actually surprised that they don't have any sayings for blizzards and auroras, like, especially blizzards. Like, if you have, like, a 9-hour blizzard, there's gotta be a time, there's gotta be a point in time, I don't know, maybe after, like, the 5th hour of blizzard where you're just like, are you kidding me? It's still going? It's still snowing? I don't see the bear around here, which is good. Like a mod that makes a tough characters. This is as cold as it gets. This is nothing. That would be great. Be like, I don't know. I'm not like a tough guy, but it would be so amusing to play with a character who pretends to be one. Talk to myself when I'm alone. Sometimes it's the only way to get intelligent conversation. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I talk to myself a lot when I'm alone, but the way that I talk to myself is different from how this is, like, how Astrid is talking to herself, in both versions of the game, I suppose. Because for me, it's more like formulating plans, I suppose. Plotting and scheming. No, it's more just like, if I'm by myself, sometimes I'll be like, okay, if I do this, then I can do this, and then follow up with this, and so, like, I kind of do, like, a to-do list out loud. I suppose is probably the best way to put it. Lines for Aurora, I think we only have in Wintermute from, and those are the only 1 or 2 lines from Will. Yeah, I think so too. It'd be kind of nice if they actually reacted to it in survival, but I also know that, like, generally speaking, you're asleep, and after you've seen it once, I suppose it kind of makes sense that they're not saying a lot of different things, but thinking about it, it's a little weird that they don't say anything. Like I said, 9 hours of a blizzard, and you're not just like, oh my god, when will this end? Because I know I would be like that. I only good line they have is, "It hurts, but I'll be okay." I do like that line. That is a good one. Ooh, a fleece sweater. I actually don't think this is as warm as what we're wearing. No, it isn't. But it's pretty. Wish we had 2 layers. Okay, I guess we should eat a little something. Oh, 30% sardines. Don't know about that. Anything else down here? Yes, dog food. A flare. Yes. I will take that. But I saw something back there. Doesn't need to be any fancy lines, but just something like, look at those lights, or something feels off about those lights. Yeah, that's one thing that I was hoping that they do with the cougar, is just like, you know, having a line of something like, am I being watched? Or is something stalking me? That's sort of what I was initially anticipating. We already went through this entire cabinet, yes. All of these drawers, yes, okay. Ugh. 6 hours of daylight left. I don't know if that's actually going to be enough for us to get to the little houses over where Thompson's Crossing are. I don't think it is. I think it would make sense for us to stay here, actually. Although we could stay in the transition cave. No, I don't have a bedroll. I need to remember that I do not have a bedroll, and I need to be able to sleep. Probably gonna leave in 30 to 40 minutes, get something done before work. Sounds good. I probably won't be streaming too much longer than that anyway. Of course I say that, but who knows? I never know. Oh, I really don't want to risk eating these sardines. I think they're too much of a risk. Still stand by the point when it comes to the feel, the first version was superior. I mean, I haven't experienced either of them, so I can't say for sure. From the sounds of it, the atmospheric implementation is better now. Like in terms of less UI, more environmental cues, but again, that's just me guessing. There was a corpse or something over here. Carcass.
I gotta warm up somehow.
We could try and cook this guy up. Okay, we got 4 books. We're gonna use it. Just one more thing, exactly. We all know that just one more thing happens so easily sometimes. Yeah, but wasn't it also possible to see where its territory is on the map in the first version as well, and it had like a pop-up with a timer? Again, I haven't experienced either of them, so this is just kind of what I've vaguely remembered hearing.
Perfect.
Gotta wait for this to thaw. Maybe... Oh, actually, I need to make sure that this is warm enough. It is not. That should be warm enough, though, right? 3 degrees, yes. I'll eat a little bit so I can maybe read for an hour. Because I do think Wilderness Kitchen could be used.
Can you eat trees?
Okay, that was a weird line. The way the "can you eat trees" line was recorded here was a little bit strange. Can you eat trees? Can ya? Can ya? No! No! I mean, at least I got one, well, almost 1 kilo, like 0.8 kilos. Darn. That is truly upsetting. First version didn't have a territory per se since it wasn't a physical entity that you could hunt as a player. So the idea is you can't hunt it. But it did have a territory, because it did tell you that, like, if you were in its region, in its area, that you had to leave, and I don't know, I'm definitely not the person to talk about this with. I just remember there being, like, all sorts of weird pop-ups and timers and stuff, which I didn't think make any sense in this game. It just doesn't make sense to me to have a pop-up saying, like, oh, the cougar's gonna come get you in 5 days. Hey, we'll get to the cougar again eventually. Alright, I guess we can harvest all of these things. Okay, we are now starving, which is maybe not ideal. Let's have something to eat.
So hungry.
Yeah, the UI is really what got me about the version 1 of the cougar. That was really the only, like, that and the fact that it was buggy enough to get you through walls. Obviously that's not ideal. But that was really my only thing, was I was like, why are we getting UI pop-ups about it instead of just more environmental clues? Because that's how they sort of had explained it before it came out, was that, oh yeah, you're gonna have to keep an eye out, you know, for the clues to see, you know, if the cougar is in your area and it's stalking you. And then it was like, I was basically joking, like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to know if it's coming after me. I hope that the clues are really obvious. But when I say I want the clues to be obvious, I mean, like, I want to see a completely destroyed deer carcass. I want to see huge scratch marks on the buildings and the trees and stuff. And that's what I was expecting. I just meant, like, I don't want it to be so subtle that it's like, oh look, there's one tree with a claw mark on it. Good luck. That was really my only concern, and it felt like they kind of went too far in that direction to then say, all right, we now need to have pop-ups to make sure that people know. Come on, Astrid, it's just a hat. You can fix this. I'm not kidding. You can do this. It's really not that hard. Astrid. Astrid! Oh my god, how can you be this bad at fixing a hat? It's a hat! It's a hat! It's not that hard to fix!
Like food.
There we go. Some kind of warning about lacerations would have been nice. Now the cougar, as soon as it arrived, it only hang around in its designated area, which is marked on your map. No stalking, no apex hunter.
Find a place to rest.
Yeah, that's disappointing. See, I thought it was still going to have, like, a territory where it would maybe become more, like, aggressive quicker. But I thought if you were in the same region, that it was still going to be hunting you. Or, like, if you were in a region for too long, that it would come and hunt you. I don't know. Try fixing a hat IRL, then you'll see how easy it is. Well, I mean, I guess it's because, like, I'm just imagining, well, I can knit a hat. How come you can't fix a hat? But I've never actually tried to fix one, it's true. I've only made new ones. I actually should do more repairing and less new crafting, just so that I know how to do it. And also, she is doing it in semi-darkness. I do have to give her that. Okay. Fine. You can harvest these. I guess now we'll just have something to eat and then get some sleep. Okay, that might be enough calories for the night, maybe. I hope. Okay, we'll do 8 hours even though technically we don't have calorie storage to do that. And as soon as you know how to easily cheese the cougar, it's disappointing anyway now. I already hear people saying, well, then don't cheese it. Sorry, but when it's so easy to do, why should I risk my run by doing it properly?
Eat soon.
Yeah, I get that. And it's also like, I don't know. It's frustrating because I know that they have to try and balance people's expectations and also like they want to make it fun for people. But I agree that it would be nice if they had the option to do like version 1 or version 2, like a toggle for what type of cougar experience you want. With then just like the UI not being as intense in the first one. Because, like I said, it was really, for me, that was just like finding out that there were pop-ups. I was like, okay, I know I'm pretty oblivious, but I don't think that pop-ups are necessary to know when a cougar is near. But, oh well. Okay, let's get a little more sleep. And I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can see dropping a torch between you and a wolf as cheesing, and you can choose not to do it. But, like, are you really not going to do it? It's really cold. I'm gonna use the fire barrel so that the wind can't get my fire this time.
Come on, little fire.
I mean, it's the same with the moose, for example. Like, I only go after specific moose
I never thought I'd
when I know that I can,
dying from starvation.
when I know that I have a pretty decent shot at getting them without dying. Because that's also how it would work in real life. Like, you wouldn't go after a wolf or a moose or anything if you thought that you were gonna immediately die because of it. Like, you'd only go after it if you were pretty certain that you could manage. I hope I'm gonna be warm enough. They toned down the UI hints and instead made audible and visual hints in the world, then the 1.0 version would have been fine in my eyes. I agree, and like I said, I do think they obviously needed to tweak it a little bit, because obviously there were some bugs if it was attacking people inside buildings, like through walls. That's obviously not supposed to happen. But that kind of stuff happens, I understand. I mean, we've had bears glitch through walls before. It's, you know, it's not perfect, it happens. But I agree, that was the thing for me. Like, I felt like it was mostly okay, it just needed a little tweaking in terms of the UI was too much. Having more environmental cues instead would have been preferred. And then, as for the cutscene, like, I agree it's very jarring if the cutscene is always the same. Like I said, they could have just tweaked it a little bit so it was like, you turn around and it's on top of you. Or something like that. Or another version where, like, the cutscene is maybe a second or two longer, but it, like, comes from a different angle, and so that's why you didn't see it in front of you until it's right on top of you, you know? Just things like that would have made it, in my eyes, perfectly acceptable the way it was, from what I knew. But again, I didn't actually play with it, so I don't know. Yes, give me the meat. the venison steak. Doing this for Timberwolf packs, most people state campfire and kill them one by one for the safety of the fire. You could also consider that cheating no one does them properly. Yeah. Like, that's just how we do it. Because again, like I said, it's survival instinct. If you know a safer way to go against a threat, you will use that. It's just normal. Oh, we're almost out of water. I need to make more. Did not realize we were that low. Let's do 2.5 liters. I mean, it's a survival game. That's just, it makes sense that if we know a way to kind of get around danger in some way, that we will. Unless we're trying to make it really hard on ourselves for a particular reason, but then we're like setting up extra rules for ourselves. We're explicitly thinking about it. We still have a little more than an hour. I think we should cook up the soup for the cooking skill point and cook up some coffee. Like to sneak up on Tindies with level 5 archery and pick them off. That is a really, really satisfying way to take care of them. That's for sure. I feel like we might as well have the coffee ready to go. In case we need it. Same with the lipstick too. Really windy. I think we can make one more coffee and then maybe more water because we've now used up most of our water for coffee and tea. Oh, we actually have another one? I'm surprised. Okay. Yeah, we used up the majority of this. Okay, let's maybe do another 1.5 liters. I'm trying to get better at guesstimating how long things are going to take me, because there's no point in having a bunch of time left on my fire, because I can't pull torches. I can only pull those grenades, which I think are kind of useless. But what we could do right now is warm up a cup of coffee and drink that. Or warm up. And if I find it cold hot. So we can help with the calories, we can help with the thirst, help with the warmth. I'm gonna take one of these, although I think we'll go out immediately. Yeah. 27. We're at 66% health at the moment, which is not too bad. I'm gonna start heading over to where the lookout is, and then warm up in the cave over there. Wild wind today. Sent me a video from a TLD pro player who did a video essay about the cougar. She also said that when we have official mod support, she would pay someone to get the old cougar back into the game. And the thing is, like, I feel bad for the dev team because, like, they had designed it one way, and then it was immediately taken out of the game because people were upset with it. But really, like I said, my biggest complaint
God, I've never
with
been so
what
hungry
I
in my
saw
life.
was the UI overload, which they balanced out, in my opinion, in the second one much better. From what I've seen of the second version, it seems like there's a lot more environmental cues, which was what I was expecting in the first version, based on what they were telling us. And like I said, just the jarringness of how the cutscene fight encounter worked. And I think they could have just, I think it would have been a really small tweak that would have made really just having some sort of like turning motion, just like knowing that it's coming from behind you, or like looking up and it's coming down from above or something like that. Something along those lines, so it's not as jarring to be like, oh look, there is nothing here, and then all of a sudden you're in a fight scene. Moving it after 3 days is way too quick. Most people were probably complaining without even experiencing it first. You know, I have to say, I kind of feel like that's true. I mean, I didn't get to experience it. 3 days was so quick. And I do understand, like, they want to show that they're responsive, they're listening to player feedback and stuff like that, but I mean, it was sad to see people hating on it so much. I know it was hard, and that was the point. Oh well, it is what it is, it's all in the past.
I need to find someplace to escape this cold.
Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you for going after the bunny and not me. GG, Lily. Congrats on having your win. When Timberwolves were introduced, people were complaining, but they got used to it. I mean, that's the thing. Everyone's going to complain a little bit about new stuff. Especially new stuff that's trying to hunt and kill you. I don't have anything warm. I don't know. Maybe we finish eating this. I still don't think Timby should be in the game. I feel like Timbys are, you know, they're fine. I don't love them. I could take them or leave them, honestly. They've enjoyed this journey with you visiting the TLD time machine. I'm glad, Lily. I'm also really, really glad that we're doing this. It's been a lot of fun seeing the game develop over time. Just want to stay out of this wolf's way. You go that way. I'll go this way. And if we're realistic, we wouldn't have the lone wolves around at all, but only wolf packs. See, and that's the thing. Like, I don't necessarily know how I would do it. You know, obviously I've played with both regular wolves and timber wolves, but I don't know how I would have developed it myself. And I'm gonna try and go into this cave to warm up. I'm hoping it's warm because it's indoors. And on the one hand, I like the idea of the lone wolf. I think the way they look in the game is really nice. The way they behave in the game is pretty cool.
I would eat anything.
But
right
I do
now.
know that, like, it's not as realistic. But again, we have to balance fun with realism. You know? And like I said, Timbies I can kind of take or leave either way. I don't love them, but I've just grown accustomed to them being there. They've just kind of always been there for me. They've always been there for me. They've always been there ever since I've been playing. So I'm just kind of used to it at this point. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, they're annoying, and I go out of my, like, I don't go out of my way to go hang around them, but...
Hey, my stomach.
I had a feeling I wasn't going to be able to finish it. Had a feeling we weren't going to be able to finish it. I could finish this tomato soup, I guess. Just so I can read a little more. Yeah, for a long time, they were just in Bleak Inlet and then in Blackrock. And it's funny, in Bleak Inlet, I didn't mind them so much. In Blackrock, they really, really annoyed me. And then when they were added into SP, I also felt it was very fitting, the way they were added into Sundered Pass, to be honest. I thought their placement it just made sense to me. I haven't tried the wildlife refresh, so I don't know what it's like to just suddenly find Timbies in other regions now. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but we'll see. And that's the other thing, because they were like limited to specific areas, it didn't really, I didn't really care as much about Timbies. It's like, okay, I can avoid them if I want to. And it's like, now you can't really do that. Maybe we can repair this.
I need something to eat.
Yeah, and we also need to leave. Like, I was hoping we'd be warmer than this by now, but it's just not happening. I think it's kind of exciting with the cycling wildlife refresh that you can't be absolutely sure anymore where to expect it. Where to expect what? So you can't say, yeah, there's just a wolf, there's a deer. No, from time to time you can also encounter Timbies in other regions and have to keep your eyes out for them. No, I agree. I think it's cool that it's less predictable. I think that's a fun challenge. But it does make me a little bit unsure when it comes to Timbies as to whether or not I actually like them. Because it's like, well, now I can't just go out of my way to avoid them completely because they could be anywhere. Which, again, realistic. It makes sense that they could turn up anywhere. They're just another type of wolf. But it's certainly a challenge. Oh! I was like, why am I hearing these specific crows right here? Yeah, that's why. Oh boy. We all need this unpredictability.
Great.
Well, see, that's the thing, like, I'm totally down for the unpredictability. I do think it'd be fun, actually, if you could, or I think it'd be fun at some point to play a custom game where you don't have Timbies, but you still have the mix-up between all of them, but obviously that's not as challenging. Because Timbies are one of those things that I feel like there's absolutely no way I'm equipped to deal with them early game, so if it's anywhere near where I spawn in, it's kind of like game over. Yeah, those were definitely bear crows. I was like, there's something different about these crows. What's going on? And part of me was like, it's got to be bear crows. And I was like, no, bear crows? Nah, I don't think so. And then sure enough, there he was. And we're freezing. And we're really hungry. And we're going to be losing so much condition on our way to a house. Yeah, it's definitely clear as day that there's a difference between regular crows and the bear crows. I honestly thought that was a myth.
Hungry.
I never noticed it in the earlier version, or in the, I guess, later versions of the game, and the versions that I've played before. Like, I heard people saying, like, oh yeah, the crows will tell you where the bears are, and I'm like, really? I've never noticed that. Like, I don't get it, but In these versions, absolutely. Clean as day. Hey, Wabajang, good to see you. It's going pretty good. We're, currently starving, which is not so great. But to be expected. There's, like, no food in the old Interloper. But I just have to survive 10 days. So, maybe we'll be okay. Hey, Maddie, welcome in. Good to see you. We're doing pretty good, thanks. How are you? I'm just, we're just talking about bear crows because, well, we nearly ran into the bear and thankfully the crow saved our life. We are on day 6, 4 days survived, so almost halfway there. Almost. This wind is killer. That helps a little bit. Wondering how you're playing the old versions. So, if you play on PC and you play using Steam, you can basically go into a particular settings menu and put in a code that you can find on Hinterland's website. And in doing that, you basically unlock a beta, and that lets you basically play older versions of the game. There's a complete set of directions on Hinterland's website, and it's very, very easy to do. And all the different codes are there too. They have codes for 20 or 30 different versions of the game. I can't remember exactly how many, but a lot of the very big key additions that came out over the years. And as I only picked due to Raf's testament in the update video that during playtest showed that most experienced players have trouble surviving more than 10 days. Yeah, I figured that's why 10 days. Yeah, if you're playing through Steam anyway, I highly recommend checking it out. It's a lot of fun. We started off at the beginning of the year with Early Access Alpha, the 2014 version of the game, and it's so cool to see the game just expand and develop and see how the maps change. I mean, Pleasant Valley has already changed quite a lot since the first time it was introduced, and then it's going to be changing even more once they add in Wintermute. It's been a lot of fun. And this is actually when Interloper was first introduced, and I'm not gonna lie, it's rough. It's like there's no food anywhere. Let's see. 20 versions listed, 20 of them playable. Since Freedom Silence Code was missing. Yes, that's what it was. I knew it was somewhere between 20 and 30. I couldn't remember, thank you. That was actually so kind as to put together a list of all of the versions for me. And so when we upgrade to a new version or update to a new version, we watch the trailer together here on stream. And for some of them, we also have like little quests. So for this particular one, we've decided we're going to try and survive 10 days in Interloper, since 10 days was like the max for playtesters. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not been easy. I do think we can maybe make it to 10 days, but it's not gonna be super fun. Okay, I'm hoping we can warm up in here. Oh, it is warm in here, and I can actually see a little bit more. Maybe there's stuff in the fridge. No, of course not. There is pork and beans. It's also really cool to see how the menus and the UI has changed over time. I think that's been some of my favorite things to experience, is to see how things have changed. Laszlo, welcome in. GG on that bingo win. Yes, there should be matches here. The question is whether or not I'll be able to see them. Might need to come back in the morning when there's a little more daylight. I'm really not sure that we're going to be able to see them. I feel like I'm especially bad at seeing this kind of stuff. Oh, it's this one. They should be up front, right? I would have thought I'd see them over here. But if they're behind the shelf, then I'm kind of stuck. Sewing kit. That was lucky. Or it could be unlucky if that's all we get. Don't really want to eat anything yet. So, what's up in TLD? Today we are trying out Interloper, and yeah, the first attempt did not go so well, but it was mostly my fault because I thought we were in an area that we could goat pretty easily, and it turns out we weren't. So I essentially jumped off a cliff immediately. Took a lot of damage, and then we died shortly thereafter. Because I just couldn't find food, and so I decided to run into a bear to end it all. And this one's actually going pretty okay. We're on day 6 so far, 4 days survived, and yeah, we're mostly doing okay. We haven't sustained any injuries at all. We're mostly just taking damage because of the cold and lack of food. And I've been doing a lot of starve strat, which I haven't done in a very long time, because there's no well-fed bonus to worry about anyway, so I figure I might as well just say screw it. We're at a 15% hypothermia risk. I think I'm going to try and make it to the house on the other side of the bridge. Yeah, we definitely do need a bedroll. That would make our life so much easier. Oh, actually, yeah, that would be a great idea. I should actually have a command for that, but I don't. Let's see. But that should at least let you post it for now. But I should put together a little command, so if anyone else wants to give it a try. Oh, it is so dark.
Damn.
We're in a tight spot. Okay, thank you, Mav. I appreciate that. I can't see anything in here. That's okay. We don't really need to see anything as long as I can find my way to a bed, which I can. It's at least nice and warm in here. 9 degrees. So here, let's... Please, just give me a little food. I also don't want to risk eating those sardines until we've found
this has been here a while.
Antibiotics in case we get food poisoning, because I do not trust them. Ooh, herbal tea. Curtains, anything in the microwave? Not that I can tell. Whole lot of empty. Okay, at least we're no longer at risk of hypothermia. We're just starving. Ah, fresh rabbit!
Okay.
We'll have that for dinner. Can't believe we have fresh rabbit. Already cooked, too. Alright, let's just take all of the toilet water. Alrighty. Let's eat this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna risk the sardines. I will risk the tomato soup, though. I trust the tomato soup more. Afterlife need to pick up meds for kiddo number 4. He's been so sick of the school year. Currently fighting a viral and bacterial infection. Oh no. I hope he feels better soon. And thank you for the lurk, Lily. Good luck with your errand runs. Okay. That should be enough calories for a good night's rest. Let's just sleep as much as we can. There's no way we're going to be able to sleep 10 hours. We're not that tired. Yeah, I don't have any tea either. Any reishi tea. I will risk it if I find enough reishi or enough antibiotics.
Ah, starving.
Starving. Yeah, stop it. Yeah, I will risk the sardines if and when we find... If and when we find something that would help us in the event that we get, food poisoning. Man, words are not coming easily to me anymore. I have a feeling my brain is starting to shut off with This is not going to happen. I don't know why I didn't take this off earlier, so I'll just call it. No, I know I've been past plenty of reishi. I just haven't bothered picking them up yet because it hasn't really been top priority and I've been too cold. I'm pretty sure I said this earlier. I did drop a few frames, so we'll call technical difficulties. We've got a lot of winners today. And we didn't even need... we didn't even need all that many called events from redeems. I could break this down. Canadian style.
Where can I find something to eat?
Okay, and now we're gonna start taking cold damage. I mean, hunger damage again. I'm not tired enough to sleep. Sounds like there's a dripping faucet somewhere in this house. Why am I even bothering carrying around quality tools? I don't need those. I won't use those. We could make a bandage, maybe. Less than an hour of darkness. We can start to see things. How many bandages do I have already? Only the 2. I feel like that's fine for now. We'll just keep it at that. We'll try and start searching for other stuff around this house. Quality tools. Yes, I dropped those. That was me. Those were mine. I might try and go to one of the other buildings. It's an interesting boat call. Crate. Metal shelf. I can't really see anything else in here. At least it's comfortable in here. Crate. Maybe we break it down. way we have some fuel. Okie dokie. There we go. It's a Midwestern bird for sure. Can't place it, but I wish they'd keep that. Yeah, I am not so great at recognizing bird calls, but I do like them. I do like the variety that they have. What can I say? Oh, I have a bird app. I could probably use my like I'm getting to that point in my life where birding interests me a lot, and even though I have no knowledge of birds whatsoever, I would like to have more knowledge of birds. And so I was just thinking like, oh, maybe I could take out my birding app and see if it recognizes what kind of bird this is. Can't do that now though, because then you guys would hear the game twice. So I would have to take off my headphones. Maybe we go in and get warm again. And then we run up to the coal mine? Although I can't go through the coal mine. I can't see anything. Because I still don't have a lantern. Oh, this sucks. I don't know how I'm supposed to get through the caves without... Well, I do have a flare. Oh, I forgot about that. Maybe that's what we do. Okay. I have 132 calories. Maybe sleep for an hour. It's a legit bird noise, though. Very well done. Yeah, like all of the bird sounds that I have heard, the ones that I have recognized before. Yes, 5.5 days. It's definitely very realistic. Into the mine. I think what I might do is just get us to the mine, and then I think I might wrap up there for today. It's getting kind of late, and as you may, I mean, it's not really that late, but I mean, it's getting late in the stream. It's been a while. As you may or may not have noticed, my brain is starting to forget words more. I'm not so good at putting the words together and making them come out good things, as my good friend Alex the Lion would say. So I feel like it might be time. That's usually my indicator. Like, I always have a little bit of trouble remembering what it is I wanted to say and making it come out coherent.
I will die if I don't get food soon.
You will die. But I really start to notice it at some point. About 3 to 4 hours in, at some point my brain is just like, nope, words are extra difficult today. I can't do this anymore. So, I have to wrap up soon. A pun can't be considered mature until it is full grown. That is great. Love that. It would have been good to take a look in Misty Falls Cave, but oh well. It might have been, but I also forgot until just now that I have a flare. Although I didn't find the flare until we were up. Signal Hill. Signal Hill is where I found that. And I feel like going back up to Misty Falls just is too much. So we'll go to Coastal.
Oh, sure, I'm getting cold.
That's a wolf over there. I don't like that. Go away! Go away, go away. Keep going that way, that's fine. No! No! Don't turn. Oh, now I have to do a huge, like, you bend around this guy.
God damn, crazy.
Oh, thank you for that good RNG, Lily. I appreciate it. Might need it to try and avoid this stupid wolf. I'm looking forward to being able to pull torches again in fires. I mean, I know it's kind of cheesy, but oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite things to do. I don't see him anymore. That makes me nervous. There'll be another great mod where we have the old and the new lines, and whenever Will or Astrid wants to complain, the mod randomly picks one of the lines just for variety. That would be nice. You know, assuming that the mod is also well calibrated so that the complaint makes sense, but that it picks from old or new, that would be really nice. Especially because it's always the same voice actor / voice actress. That would work really well. I think that would be cool. Well, that's a really good idea. Just for more variety and for more realism, and to give them more dynamic range of emotions. Yes, as long as the cold keeps making my head feel thick. Okay, let's run up this mountain. Keep running up that road. Running up that road. Okay. This path is always so much longer than I realize. Starving and freezing, freezing and starving, Astrid's favorite activities. Yeah, I think it might. Just like Brosif the bear, that's also kind of a running gag here. Okay. Hopefully it's warm in here. Also, why was Pleasant Valley written all one word? That was kind of weird. Cinder Hills? Okay, it is 4 degrees. Cool, we're not freezing anymore. 23% hypothermia risk, that's not too bad. We are starving, but I think we're just gonna deal with it. I'm gonna see how far I can get into the cave without needing my flare. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to make it through this entire cave with just one flare. Oh boy. I might save by the entrance. And then maybe what we'll do next time is make a fire outside, take a brand with us. Oh, that's a terrible use of a match. I don't know, that's something for future me to figure out. That'll be a future me's problem. Run, Forrest, run, exactly. Just be like, alright, Astrid, you have to get through this cave as fast as possible. That's true. At least it's a red flare, so it will last longer. And this isn't a terribly long and complicated cave. I hope that we are able to make it in one go. But that's a problem for future me. Because we're gonna wrap up here. I wonder how close we're getting. 9% on book smarts. 10% on cold fusion. 7% on efficient machine. Those two are my favorites. 4% on fire master. 11% on free runner. 11% on snow walker. So that's the other thing. Like, Interloper is also harder because I am not running with efficient machine and cold fusion, and I don't think I necessarily had those two unlocked when I was first playing Interloper. I'd have to go way back through my own personal time machine, but I'm pretty sure I had some feats unlocked by the time I started playing Interloper, and so I wasn't going in without any assistance. Alright, so we'll quit here. We're basically halfway through. I mean, yeah, 5 days, 13 hours. We want to make it to 10 days. So we'll do that next time, hopefully. Hopefully we won't die. Does Time Capsule reset your feats? So, when you go back far enough, there are no feats. If I were to load into my current game, my feats should still be there as they are. Because it's a different version of the game. So, as long as you're in between save wipes, the progress will be the same, basically. That's my understanding, anyway. Bash is on doing an animal fat only run. Okay. Let's go check that out. That's intriguing. Also, can I just say, I love Bash's, stream go live announcement. He always has things like, bearskin, free bearskin coat, click here to claim or something like that. I love that. It's so good. All right. So let's close this down for now. And 5 days, 13 hours. Seems like we might get to the next update next time then. Probably not. I think what'll probably happen is that, I mean, yes and no. We'll probably finish the 10 days Interloper, hopefully. I hope. And then that'll probably just be next time. I mean, it depends on how long it takes me to get the next 5 days. If I'm still up for streaming, then yes, we might do the update and continue the other stalker run. But if it's already like 3 hours in, I'm probably just gonna wrap up and we'll do the update the next time. We'll see. Yeah, you're right. 4.5 days. We might be able to make it. We might not. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's get a raid going. I just don't want to promise that it's definitely going to happen. It probably will. We'll probably be able to get the 4.5 days in like 2 hours, so that we'll leave an hour and a half for the old stalker run in the new update. It's a little confusing. But I don't want to make any promises just in case. All right, so let's head over and see how Bash's challenge is going. And if you can stick around for the raid, that'd be great. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, and for all the support, all the good RNG, the fun chat, playing bingo with me, all the redeems, and the resub. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful start to your week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a good one, everyone, and bye for now.